Hello everyone, this is EB the Original Master here, and I am back with another video game review. Today I'll be reviewing Kirby Triple Deluxe, released for the Nintendo 3DS in 2014. So yeah, this is actually the fourth Kirby game I have actually played. First being Kirby and the Forgotten Land, second being Kirby's Adventure, third being Kirby's Dream Buffet, and this game is my fourth Kirby game that I've played. And I actually got this game for my birthday in 2022. So, Kirby Triple Deluxe is the successor to Kirby's Return to Dreamland, which was Kirby's very first mainline home console game since Kirby 64 on the N64. Sorry about that. I kind of blanked out there for a second. But yeah, Kirby 64 was the last mainline Kirby game for a console before Kirby's Return to Dreamland. And no, I'm not counting Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn or Kirby's Epic Yarn. Well, that was the Wii title. But yeah, so that game wasn't a mainline game. It was a spin-off. So yeah, anyways, in Kirby Triple Deluxe, Kirby basically goes on this quest to rescue King Dedede, who has been kidnapped by Taranza, who is the main antagonist's servant. If you play through the game, you'll know that. But yeah, so King Dedede gets kidnapped by Taranza. He takes him up to a dream stalk, where Kirby goes on this quest to rescue him. So there are a total of 6 worlds in Kirby Triple Deluxe, and the way how Kirby plays, it's very similar to his past adventures. Like, he basically inhales his enemies to gain copy abilities, and yeah, so it plays very similar to Kirby's Return to Dreamland on the Wii. You use the circle pad on your 3DS to move Kirby around. You press the A button to jump. And if you hold down the A button, you can float in the air, and you press the B button to inhale enemies, and you use the circle pad. If you hold down on the circle pad, Kirby will swallow the enemies and use their abilities, such as sword, bomb, cutter, etc. There's actually some brand new copy abilities introduced in this game, such as Bell, where Kirby basically has these bells, and then he can freaking defeat his enemies with them. There's Beetle, there's Circus. Those are just some examples of the new copy abilities that were introduced in Kirby Triple Deluxe, while some returning items from Kirby's Return to Dreamland also makes a comeback, such as the Whip, Leaf, Water unfortunately didn't return in this game. But yeah, so the main gimmick of Kirby Triple Deluxe is the Hypernova fruit, where Kirby basically can inhale really powerful winds. So it gives him the ability to inhale even larger things than life. So yeah, he can suck up enemies a lot more quicker than usual, and there's a lot of levels that uses the Hypernova ability, and it's a pretty interesting gimmick. I really enjoyed the Hypernova segments of Kirby Triple Deluxe. While in Kirby's Return to Dreamland, that game's gimmick was the Mega abilities, which I will talk about in my review on Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch. But yeah. So yeah, there's also side modes in this game, such as the arena, where you fight the mini bosses throughout the game. There's Dedede Tour, where you play through the main game as King Dedede under a certain time limit. There's Dedede's Drum Dash. There's Kirby Fighters, where you play as different Kirbys with different copy abilities, which is pretty fun. And there's also the True Arena, where you basically fight the GX versions of the bosses that were introduced in Dedede Tour. Now, unfortunately, you guys, I wasn't able to clear the arena. It's because that I kept dying so many times, and I was about ready to finish Kirby Triple Deluxe anyways. So, yeah, so I unfortunately wasn't able to beat the arena because I died so many times. So I decided to just give up on it and just move on to Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. So that's my review on Kirby Triple Deluxe. This was a pretty fun Nintendo 3DS game. This game, honestly, is what New Super Mario Bros. 2 should have been. Like, it plays around with the whole 3D gimmick. That's what Kirby Triple Deluxe stands for. Triple Deluxe is the pun on the word 3D, where Kirby jumps into the foreground and into the background. That's like the game's other gimmick, which New Super Mario Bros. 2 should have utilized since that game was on the 3DS, but yeah, it is what it is. I guess Kirby does what Mario don't, and yeah, that's what I'm going to have to accept. Alright, so I'm going to give this game probably I think I'll give it an 8 out of 10. This is a pretty good game. It's really fun, and it's a very good pick-up and play game. Okay, everyone, so that is my review on Kirby Triple Deluxe on the Nintendo 3DS. What are your guys' thoughts about this game? Do let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time with another video game review.